This is Steve Grappe.
And this is Kelly Grappe.
And we're Stand Up Arkansas, and this is the Voters Election Guide 2024. We're telling you who we are endorsing for this campaign. We're really just kind of telling you the people who we know, who we've gotten to know, and the values that they stand for. Just going to try to pass that on to you.
These are quick little snippets. So
yes, this is really designed to be something that if you didn't know anything about Marcus Jones, maybe there's something you can find out about him, kind of see which way he leans. That's just what we need sometimes. And we're not going real deep in detail, but we are telling you why we're supporting these candidates. And we're right now talking about the 2nd Congressional District, which is Central Arkansas.
That's where we vote.
Yes, it is. And it goes all the way up White County, Faulkner County, Pulaski County,
Grant
County,
is that right?
Saline County, Van Buren County. Just right there in the central part of the state. The big metro areas is Little Rock, North Little Rock, Conway.
Yep, and then French Hill is his opponent.
And French Hill was the most vulnerable of all the statewide elections in 2022. And what I mean by that is there was a larger percentage of the vote that went to the Democrat in that election than any other election, including Chris Jones. And the candidate that was going against French Jones loved Quintessa to death, but she didn't have a lot of money behind her campaign. And, it was a big uphill battle, but she still was the best performing candidate in that election. And Marcus is out there beating the bushes.
He has been working for a good long time.
Over a year.
And we have seen him actually more in some of these more rural places where we travel, our circles. We saw him in Heber Springs. He's been all over.
Bald Knob. I think he went to the Bald Knob VFW. He was telling me about it. They were not happy with it. That wasn't his crowd.
He has not been afraid to get in front of people, though. Marcus has a very strong military background, and I think it's just he's a different kind of candidate. And I'll tell you, I personally want him in my corner. The world is a little bit uncertain these days, and we need people in Congress who understand how the military works, who understand how our national security systems work, and who can strategize around that and really know why they're making the decisions that they're making.
And when we see he has a military background, we're not talking about
he wasn't just like a sergeant.
I have a military background. Right. 35 years ago, I went and I did my 6 years and went out. No. Marcus Jones was a career officer in the Army. He was a full bird colonel officer in Arkansas. And that literally, if I remember correctly, he was either the 3rd or 4th highest ranking officer in the state of Arkansas, and he was assigned to the National Guard. But more importantly, where he worked in the Middle East, and he worked in these fields of operation that are very volatile right now. He understands on a deep level what's going on with Iran and Iraq and Israel and Lebanon and the different pieces on a level that we common people don't understand. He was assigned to NATO, and worked in that whole field with Ukraine and that area up there. So he's real familiar with what's going on with the Russian front.
That's who I want in my corner right now.
And this is the guy that, he's a Pentagon type guy. He's not just a guy on the ground. He understands, and we need people in Congress that aren't armchair quarterbacks, that are actually quarterbacks. And that is Marcus. And he is just a good guy. Another guy that is strong reproductive rights.
Yes, absolutely. He makes no bones about women having autonomy over their own bodies. And he has been very vocal about it. And, that's really important to a lot of our Kansans, especially this year. And so I appreciate him being out there fighting the good fight. He believes in public education. He has advocated for, reform to make our education systems better. And you know, I see him as a man of integrity, and I think that he is going to win this race, and I think he is going to serve Arkansas well.
I do too. And he's absolutely, we don't have any worry about our Second Amendment rights with Marcus Jones.
For sure.
He absolutely is a strong Second Amendment guy. He is, again, right down the middle. He's a strong moderate. He comes from a very conservative background, especially being in the military. But his heart knows that the right side of democracy right now is on the Democratic Party, and we need to get him to Washington.
Yeah, we do.
And so over the next couple of days, spread the word. Make sure you can get as many people to the polls. This is another one of the districts that Kamala is actually leading in the polls in Arkansas.
And we know what happens when Kamala leads in the polls.
He can get elected.
Yep.
Because that
and I don't even think he's a long shot. I think that Marcus is going to win this race on Tuesday.
I got to share just a little bit of information here. There was a Kwame got information about part of Marcus's district. We have incredible turnout numbers. Like the House District 69 already has 52.8% of that district has already voted in this election.
That's more people than voted in the last election in total, right?
Correct. Even through Election Day, we were in the 40s. So the turnout is there, especially right here in the second district. So, y'all, it's very important. We just got to keep pushing, give people rides, let people know. Spread this, subscribe to our channel, let people know where they can go to listen to this. Y'all, this is Steve.
This is Kelly. Let's get Marcus elected.
Let's go.